Last time on the morning quest.
What do you want to know?
We are looking for our friend Plunge, and we'd be more than happy to pay you for the information.
For another gold, I'll take you to the hideout myself. Down the side, so this is Castle Lane, right? You go right down here. You're going to see on the fourth building in, you're going to see what looks to be some kind of a serpent with wings on it, painted on a doorway. When you see that serpent, that is the mark of the Zents. That's the place you're looking for. As you guys are discussing this, you hear a coming from the inside.
Okay, we might.
Cowabunga it is.
Okay.
I pull out my longsword
Wow. Okay, we're doing
and
that.
walk towards the door.
Are there any rocks around or something? I want to break the window.
Everybody roll a beautiful initiative if you
Hey,
There we
first
go.
initiative.
This is incredible.
Cowabunga!
I'm going to boot this door.
You definitely make a full contact with it. You see as it kind of moves forward and everything, but it's still closed.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at the door.
You see as your firebolt hits it, and you see it as a little bit of a flame starts to catch a little bit on the door.
I am going to try to break this door down.
Okay. You see your sword like sinks into it a bit, and it takes you a second to kind of pull it back out as you see one of the boards kind of snap, and you can see a little bit of a crack kind of into it.
I'm gonna just walk up and turn the handle.
And you just kind of reach back with your hand and feel the door, and
I love it.
When you guys open the door, after taking down that first guy, you can see inside of this room, there's tables and chairs, and you can see boxes and barrels seen tossed across the floor. You can see the corpses of a dozen men lying along the walls. Their rapiers and daggers are lying nearby. On the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above. It'll be your second floor up here. You can see as you pushed in that door and you took down that first guy, you can see as two avian creatures with long black beaks and black feathers look over in surprise from where they stand in the middle of the warehouse. Each wears a hooded cloak and wields a short sword as they come hopping around like this as you guys do that. And our initiative order at the top, we have Oz. So please, Oz, what would you like to do?
Can I move through them?
Through the doorway?
Through these guys? Through my...
Yes, you can move through the same space of an ally. You cannot move through the same space of a creature that is an enemy that's of the same size.
Okay. Then I just want to pop over to where I can see this guy right here, this bad guy, and fire off a ray of frost.
Okay.
Kind of like in the doorway.
Yeah, please do. Go make your attack roll if you will.
Coming at you.
There's a couple of D20s you can choose from those. I think you need a D8. Is that correct?
Okay, so it's 16 plus 7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you just rolled.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
So
it's
definitely
going
a 16 plus 7, a 22 definitely hits
22.
the armor class.
For 4.
4?
4 damage, 4 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until start of its next turn.
Nice, good.
Alright, so you've also reduced its speed, so it can only move 10 feet. That's a good one. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Pull back.
Okay. Got it. So you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Not a problem. Okay. And with that, the black avian creature that you hit is going to take his turn. And it looks like since his speed is only down to 10 feet, he's going to pop back over here, his 10-foot movement behind those barrels. And he's going to sit there and defensively kind of hide behind the barrels for you guys. And then that's going to move us on to Brad. What would you like to do, sir?
First thing I'm going to do is use Second Wind, which is just a bonus action.
Bonus action, second wind. Got it.
Which is a
Second wind sounds a
Should
lot
be
like a running water.
1d10 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm going to enter the room.
How many hit points do you get back?
4.
Okay.
I'm going to enter.
Okay.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And I will use my action to kind of ready myself
and wait. If someone attacks, to kind of ready myself to kind of block or.
So you're gonna take a defensive stance?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You're not readying to attack.
Yeah,
You're
I
doing a
have
defensive
I have
stance.
my sword and I'm checking out and
Okay.
yeah, just kind of taking a peek.
Got it. Yeah, you can see in here and you can kind of see the stairwells. You can kind of see up in here. There's like a wall up in there. You can see some layouts above. You can see in the overhead. Doesn't seem to be any moving around, but you can see. 10.
I will enter the doorway,
Okay.
and I'm going. Do I have a clear line of sight on this guy?
Does it look like you do?
It looks like.
Yeah,
it.
I
It
think
looks
so,
like
for sure.
it looks like you got a clear line of sight on him.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot my short bow at him.
Okay, please do.
9 to hit.
9 is unfortunately gonna miss.
Shoot 9. And then I'm also gonna pull back then.
Okay.
Back out. Kind of keeping it on a swivel, just right on that hinge.
Okay. And that'll be the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okie doke. So with this, we're gonna go ahead, 5, 10, 15, 20. We're gonna move into that doorway, and then we're gonna take a swing at our cowboy-hatted man with a short sword. And we have a 22 to hit.
I think that'll do the trick.
All right, for 4 points of slashing damage. And he's gonna steady his action here. You can see, what's your passive perception?
14.
Okay, never mind. Okay, that's gonna end that, and we'll move back up to Oz.
Can I fire one at him? Can I take a spell?
You can definitely try.
Try to shoot him without a disadvantage for 10 being in the way.
Well, you wouldn't cause disadvantage.
Okay,
anyway.
cool. Yeah, and I'm going to.
On the board, it looks like I'm right in front of him, but really I'm kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do the. He hasn't been damaged. I'll do another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Let's see. So 13.
A 13 will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was 6 plus 7, 13. 6 plus 7, 13. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to move to 5, 10, 15. I want to get inside this room through the window.
Okay, well, you used your action. To fire off that spell, so you can go up to the window, but you would need to use your action to actually crawl through it.
Okay.
If you want, but you
I'll
can get
probably
there and then set up for the next turn to use your action to crawl through it.
Totally.
Okay. Then we are back up to this guy as he is no longer freezing. He's going to go ahead and 5, 10, move up to you and engage. And he is going to swing his short sword at disadvantage because you are currently in a defensive stance. Double 19s. Okay. So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That will do that.
And that will be 5 points of slashing damage to you, sir, and that's going to end his turn.
Listen, if you guys die and I survive, I'll kill myself.
I didn't mean like right now, but like someday.
Oh, just know if you guys die right now, I'll die in like 60 years of old age.
Right there with you.
Okay. Brad, what would you... Wait, Oz just went, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that means... And then I move forward, I swing, and then I attack, so that would be on to Brad then.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my longsword, two-handed, and I'm gonna swing at the one that hit me.
Gotcha, please go ahead.
That is a 18 to hit.
An 18 definitely does hit.
And that is an 8 damage.
As you swing at him and claw into him, you see as you opened up and knocked off like a chunk of his beak as well. You see cracked of it come as it reels back, and you see he opened up his vest, bleeding pretty well. And you see he's hunched over. He doesn't look too good right now. Okay.
And that is it. That is my turn.
All right, then 10. What are you doing? You got a guy right in front of you.
Yeah, I can't take another hit from him though. I am. 1 second. I'm gonna roll to decide what.
Nice.
I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and run as many feet away as I can.
Okay, got it. So
I
you're
feel
going to use your
like we've
action.
done this story before in a D&D game where I have gone to attack things and you were jolted.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die.
Right.
That's exactly what happened.
So you use your action to disengage? Or do you have a bonus action way of doing it?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, so you're going to action as a disengage, okay. And then you're going to run 30 feet back down the road?
Yes.
Okay, so we got about 5, and then we got 10, 15, and then here's the road, put you 20.
Okay.
Then we'll go 30 feet down the road.
Okay.
As you're turning tail to go.
Not
Got it.
there.
Okay. And that's going to turn on to his turn. He's actually going to turn 5, 10, 15. He's going to get on this other side over here.
I feel bad.
Well, I mean, you thought he was chasing you. So it's
I
like,
thought he was gonna come out.
if he was
for me.
coming after chasing you, then that's
He
one thing.
slams that door closed and reels on the other side of Brad here, and he's going to go ahead and swing his short sword with advantage. Ooh, that's only going to be a 15 to hit.
Misses.
And he does miss with advantage, and that's going to end his turn and bring it back up to Oz.
I'm gonna climb through the window and try to get in contact with these guys.
Okay, so you can use your action to climb through that window.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check. How you wiggle through it, because remember, that is busted glass all through there.
Ooh. 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4?
Yes.
Okay, you take 2 points of slashing damage
gonna
from the glass.
Kill myself just trying to get in this room.
But you do get through the window.
All right, I'm in.
Okay.
And do I see 10 through on the inside of the window?
Not really. You're kind of climbing in, and you just landed on your feet on the inside.
Do I have any more movement?
You have all your movement.
Oh, okay.
Because you used your action. to
Oh, so I've
climb.
got 25. 5, 10, 15. That's no wait.
Yeah, you can go. So it would be like
Yeah. That's not that big of a
5,
deal. I'll
10,
be able to.
and then 15 would get you at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just want to get kind of around the corner to be able to fire at something next time I can get
Sure.
shot. I want to
Sure,
get
sure.
something.
Okay, yeah, you're right there.
I'm holding tight.
Okay.
Go, Brad, go.
And Oz is over, so that's going to be the other. This guy's turn right there is he's going to swing back at you.
I trust that 10's doing something special I don't know about.
He's not.
What's he 4 to hit?
Yeah, it's
For 6 points of slashing damage.
I am down.
Okay.
I didn't know he was gonna shut the door and turn around.
It's all right.
10 made that decision, not Jared. Take it out on me.
I mean,
roll
man,
the dice for it, I
that's the
guess,
way the
yeah.
dice rolls, man.
I
rolled the
I
dice
did,
for
I
it,
did
yeah.
the dice roll for
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
You rolled a 7 and a 19.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Usually when like an army retreats, that army follows them.
Right.
No.
Is that not
That's
true?
a lie.
Oh.
Animals do that,
There you go.
but not like
Cool.
not these
Okay.
guys.
Who's turn?
Okay. So that would move down to. It would be Brad's turn. So if I can go ahead and have you make your first death save, please. Roll a 20. That's what you want.
That is a 19.
Close. You rolled a 20. You
would
come
be
back at
automatic
1
save.
hit point.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Cool.
You're at 1 hit point. You're automatically back away.
Huh.
But a natural
Success.
1 gives you 2 failures.
Right.
Oh.
So there's 2 sides.
It's still
Okay.
better though.
We have our
Still.
first success. Beautiful. That's going to move on to 10. As you are hightailing down the road, what would you like to do?
Here's the door
As
closed behind him.
You turn and start running. You see that kid or that black brother's in the door, and he slams the door as you take off. And
Okay,
you hear a
so
scream of pain after the door closes.
so I want to come back.
So you're going to use your 30 feet to move
Yeah.
where?
Back to the door.
Okay.
And
You have your action and you need bonus actions.
so what constitutes a bonus action versus an action?
So you have to have a specific ability that says it's for a bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nothing.
nothing.
And you have at level 1 you don't get a lot of options. It's a lot of move swing. as you get higher and higher, you're going to have many, many options.
How many feet would it be if I had come to this window instead? About the same.
Come to my window. You would have been about. Yeah, we would say you can take it straight to the window.
Your choice, door or window.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the door. There's no point in opening the door because I can't go in it. I don't have enough movement. So I'm just gonna post up at the door and then I'll open it next turn.
Okay, and you don't want to do anything for your action?
I don't think I have it.
Well, you can
open the door.
Action.
For an action.
All
What
of
you
that
can
is your
do.
actions.
Well, you can also, what you do is called ready in action.
Okay, I'll ready.
So you can, and then so when you say you're ready in action, you
I'll
have,
ready a
you
short
have,
bow
you ready a short bow for what
at the
trigger?
door. For if the door opens.
The
I'll
door
shoot
opens,
whatever.
you're shooting whatever comes through, no matter what. Got it. Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay. And
Good to
that's
know.
going to
Jared-
intense.
Jared D&D is man.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not going to metagame that. Oh.
Yeah.
He's gonna. So this would be this guy.
Just kick the Warforged while he's down.
He's gonna move
He's
back
crawling
here,
through his life.
dragging the body with him.
Oh, it's dragging the
And that's gonna be his turn. Oh, so what would you like to do?
Let's see.
He's currently crouching behind that box right there, so you can't really see him. As you're seeing Brad's metal corpse being drugged behind it.
And we didn't get any healing potions or anything. It says.
No.
Not that I remember. Okay.
Is it in your inventory?
No, but in case I forgot. And it looks like what's this guy doing? I mean, can I sneak over here and open the door, or would this guy be visually seeing? Yeah, well, I mean, I see what you're saying. He's right there, but if he's got line at the door, then I'm not going to do it. And that's what I want to know. Is like I'm looking at him. Does it look like I can sneak by?
Give me a perception check.
Cool. There it is. 15.
It doesn't seem very likely to be able to stealth by somebody in a highly lit open room.
Oh, it's highly lit open room. Okay. Well, he didn't see me so far, so I'm assuming he didn't see me so far. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay.
Firebolt. Rolling a 9 plus 7, 15.
15.
Is that 15?
9 plus 7 is 16,
16,
but
yeah.
it does hit either way.
All right. That is a
15
1d.
just barely smacks onto
A
him.
10?
16 will hit.
You have a
10
D10?
points of damage?
Do you have a d10? I want to find out if it does. Does 3 damage.
3 points of fire damage.
A flammable object, it ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Got it.
So you see it, boom, you hit him in the side, and his beak immediately, you just see it shift right over to you. You still have your movement and bonus
right.
action if you like.
I'm going to... God, I really want to run upstairs, but I'm just going to run back around 5. I'm going to go back out the window. That's
Well,
my
take your
action.
action
I'm
to
going
go
to
through the window.
see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Got it. And that's going to be Oz, so we're going to go back to... so we can go... Okay. And then we are going to be on to Brad. Can you go ahead and make your second death save, if you will?
Go, Brad, go.
please?
Go, Brad, go.
You can do
Go,
it.
Brad, go.
Mhm.
You can get a 20.
That's a 7.
Okay, that's gonna be your first failure. Okay, we're 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Okay. And 10. What would you like to do?
I would like to open the door.
Okay.
This guy's need to invest in mocks.
And I would like to fire my short bow at the gentleman that is carrying Brad.
Okay. He'll be at about half cover right now, so go ahead. It'll be a -2 to hit.
12.
Okay, so that's unfortunately gonna miss. It boom, shoots it and it sticks into that barrel just below him, directly in line.
And then I will just do another one of those fellows.
Okay, and then you just kind of roll back around one corner. Okay, doke. And then we're gonna go to that guy as he sees that. Let's see.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now, buddy?
We're gonna come out here.
He just goes, closes the door on the time.
Shut the door on you. He's gonna come out here and he's gonna face you. He's gonna go ahead and swing out his short sword. For 9 plus 5, we're looking at 14.
That hits.
Okay. For 4 points of damage.
I'm knocked out.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, it's up to you.
Okay.
So that's gonna take that one down, and we're gonna move. That's gonna end his. Actually, he's still got. I'm just gonna stay right there for now. Oz, it's up to you.
Let's see. This is a wall, right? What's happening here?
Yes,
Is
yes.
it just okay?
That's all wall.
5,
They're all just half walls, so you
10,
can see the
15,
environment
20, 25. So it puts me right back there. I'm gonna try to shoot him.
better. Okay, so he'll be under about, from where you're at, about 3/4 cover, so it's a -5 to hit.
And he's already had damage dealt to him.
He has.
So I'm gonna use my chill touch.
Okay, you're gonna use what?
Chill touch.
Touch, right? Do you think you can?
Oh, it is a touch, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's in the name.
Well, it says make a ranged spell attack. Oh, within
the
range.
components?
Within range. Wait, make a ranged spell attack against a creature to an assailant.
What's the
with
range?
And the range is 120 feet.
Then yeah, you can do it.
It's just a chilly touch.
Weird.
I don't touch it. The skeleton hand touches
And
it.
what
Oh,
is
that
the
makes
attack on it?
+7, 28.
Do it. Rock it out.
Is that 20?
That is a natural 20?
No.
Oh, okay, dirty 20. So 20 definitely does hit. Because -5.
8 damage.
And that is going to take him down. The guy you had dragging Brad over there. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. He's gone. And I'm just gonna be super proud about myself.
Okay.
Be really into that. I did that.
So
You're not gonna run over to Brad and try.
I'd use my movement. That's all movement I have.
Brad, can you go ahead and make that death save for me?
And if I get 2, I don't think I can do anything.
20. You can use an action to try and heal, can't you?
Ooh, nat 1.
No!
That is
That is 2.
That's all
Hey,
I'm
3.
dead.
That's all 3.
That's it.
Brad Power's down.
Brad has died. His life has left his body.
10. Can you please make your first death save?
Cowabunga.
3.
Okay, it's only a failure. It only accounts for 1. Alright, and that's gonna get this guy, who is then
See what you did.
5, 10.
Do not put that on me. All I did was disengage.
Everyone,
It's rolled. It was a bad roll.
everyone just look at the screen.
Dead.
If I died on my next interaction, so if that had happened, I still wouldn't have done anything to help you. I
This
would
guy
have
just
just died.
walked right past me.
You can make an attack of opportunity if you would like. A melee attack of
You just walk right
opportunity.
past me?
A melee attack? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll fire off a melee attack at this fool that just tried to walk past me.
Please do. What is it?
5.
Yeah.
He closes the door.
Okay.
That was a secret door there?
I'm gonna die without ever having shape change.
There was. Now it's kind of known to you.
Right.
That's going to do his, and then that's going to end combat for right now.
Ooh.
There are no
Yeah,
more.
you're the only one that can play.
I'm gonna try and rescue
So-
you. Well,
What would you like to do?
How do death saves and stuff work during no combat?
you still roll, right?
Well, here's what we're going to do. What do you want to do?
Well, I definitely want to look at the person. I don't know what happened out there at 10, but I know that Brad was over there and he was dying. I got him down, so no one's like, he passed me to go through over here. So
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go look at Brad and see if he's really dead.
Okay, so you go over there and you're going to check him out. So go ahead and make a medicine check, if you will, for me, please.
Why am I pressing these buttons? These medicine's a +1. I got 12.
A 12. You're a little unsure about his mechanical makeup, but you no longer see, the shine in his eyes anymore. Everything's inert. It's not locked up. You're just picking up, and it's like you can hear like almost the gears and the pistons like. So you're lifting up his arm, setting it back down.
Okay.
Does he have eyelids? Can I close his eyelid? I'm gonna close his eyelid.
Can I have you make a death save, please?
He does not have eyelids.
Look at
Just
this.
has
Try to
amber
put the
gems
thing
that
over his
are no
eyes.
longer
Gems that are
shining.
just there.
Okay.
Put the thing over his eyes.
What would you like to
5.
do? One more failure.
I'm gonna go check out 10.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to revive him, bring him back to life, see what he's doing, see if I can
Do
help
you have
him
any
some way.
healing spells to do that?
I mean, I don't have anything. I don't think I have a medicine kit.
So what would you like to do?
Detect magic, unseen servant shield, identify from
Isn't that like a stabilized feature?
maybe if I had a medicine kit.
You
have a
can
pouch.
use a medicine check to try to use anything that you may have to stabilize it. You can try.
But I can't use anything I have. I have to use a medical kit. Or a medical. Like, I can't use my small knife to try to revive.
You can definitely stab him if you want.
Just some good old bloodletting.
So here's a question for you. Here's
Sand him.
without
Bag of
looking at your
sand.
character sheet.
Right. What would I do?
One of your very close friends is bleeding out and dying on the floor. What do? You have no time to think. Go.
I'm gonna try and just cover up his wounds and hold the wounds. Stop the bleeding.
Got it. So go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Try to stop the bleeding. Medicine was pretty good. +1, so 17.
Yeah, you actually do stabilize him. You get all of his wounds all bound up enough to where you are now stabilized.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I couldn't make this without you.
As you're binding up your partner's wound and bringing it back, you hear footsteps pounding, and not just one, almost like a platoon coming from down the alleyway down into this direction. Just as soon as you get him in, you start checking his pulse and looking at him and everything. You start feeling it's like, oh, you're with me, okay? He's starting to breathe now more regularly, and you hear, halt! What are you doing here?
Looking for our friend Flume. Looking for Flume.
Get out of the way! And you see as while you're bent over, you feel rough hands grabbing onto you and ripping you off of Ted.
Okay.
What do you fight at all?
No.
Okay. They grab you and put you down on the ground and get you all roughed up and they get you some manacles.
Shit.
They look over. What did you do to this man? And they start. You see one of the members kind of break off, and they're not wearing. As you're looking now and seeing these people, you see it's the city guard. You see all the guard insignias. You can see the emblems, their weapons. They got people out. You can see now the entire front is surrounded and cordoned off. You can see just a platoon, about 30 town's guard in this area, just cordoning everything off. From in the mix, you kind of, as you're getting handcuffed and manacled behind your back and everything, you see as this female figure kind of steps out, not wearing the robes of that, but wearing more regal blue robes. But she walks up and looks down at 10 and just waves her hand a little bit. You see her close her eyes and a brief glow and everything. You regain 1 hit point.
Hello.
And then you see as she just walks into the doorway, closes the door behind her, no guards follow.
Okay.
She goes in there and all the doors are closed. You get stood up and set on your feet. 10, you as well are now manacled and set next to him. What were you guys doing down here?
We were hired by what's his name?
Am I conscious?
Sounds like a pretty
Yeah.
likely story.
No, you're
So you're hired by what's his name to come down here and kill this guy?
from the yawning portal. Not to kill this guy. I've done this
You
guy
came from the
forever.
yawning portal to kill this
Yeah,
guy. What are you
Bolo.
here for? Are you
Not
part
to
of
kill
this
this
ends?
guy. I'm not here to kill this guy.
Hey,
We're looking for Flume.
hey,
We're looking.
I'll tell you when to speak.
We're looking for Fluid Blackmar.
What's a flume Blagmar?
Bolo sent us.
He kind of sits up. After a moment, you guys sit there and they're like, you kind of leave you guys be and kind of turn it back. You see him kind of huddle up. You see as the doors open, you can see a box being carried out.
What is that?
Shortly after that, you see familiar image. You see Brad carrying the box out. As Brad, when you were in there, as the last bits of light faded out at you and your memory went to complete blackness. All of a sudden, a reboot sequence started happening, and your eyes come open, and you see this bright flash of light, and then this almost like a elvish facial features over this blue regal cowled face as it goes back, and she says, "Take the box outside for me, thank you," and you automatically oblige.
Is Brad a zombie now?
You have full control over your faculties.
I take the box out, and am I aware of my passing? Am I aware that all I saw was just a vision and her say, "Please take the box out"?
You were struck down, and it was like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, you come back, and then you just felt this compulsion just to listen. You only have one hit point at the time,
Gotcha.
so you can tell that you're wounded, but your function is just like almost you're drawn to do this thing. You take the box out and you set it down on the street, and it's almost like you're released.
Gotcha.
And as soon as you're released, you kind of snap to, and immediately guards boom, on top of you, grabbing you, manacled behind the back.
Okay.
3 of you are pressed up against this wall right here.
Okay.
And you,
I'm not good at checking pulse.
Oh, we're shackled outside where we were?
yes, you guys are shackled all outside right now up against this wall, sitting down on the ground with your backs to the wall. There's a bit of separation between the 3 of you. And you see as the guard captain turns around and goes, "My name's Captain Staggett. I don't put up with no bullshit in my area, so I expect you guys not to be giving me any. Now, seeing there's something between some Zents and some daggum Xanathars killing each other in here. I don't mind that much, never mind. But who in the hell are you 3?
I say, "Hi, my name is Brad. I'm a bounty retrieval and detection droid, and we were hired by Volo to find Floon. All of our detective work brought us here, and we were attacked."
What you got to say for yourself, boy?
That's it. We were looking for our friend. We heard this commotion in here, and when we went to investigate, we opened the door and were immediately attacked by these bird-looking creatures.
Like this door tiny? You got anything to add to this?
I broke this window and I killed a guy.
So you're admitting to breaking and entering a murder.
I'm looking for
Lock them up, and immediately you're gagged and drug away.
This is gonna happen, you guys.
Ozzy.
As you guys see the Lilith member drug off to the side and around to the corner.
I will say, in his defense, we were attacked first.
Wait, so only he was dragged away?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. He only killed to try and save us.
So you're admitting you're part of the murder?
No, I was attacked. He tried to kill to save me. I was almost dead.
You're part of this whole thing too, aren't you?
No, sir.
You got any tattoos?
No.
Let me see. And they start picking you up and going through, rummaging,
I
opening, ripping your
get
clothes up.
happily naked.
Your clothes fall off. He's like, okay, close them back up. He kind of looks over. You're kind of sitting down there, and he just walks up and just dong, 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 right on your forehead. What are you?
I'm a Warforged.
Wizards always come up with new stuff. So, you part of this murder scene too?
Though these 2 are my friends, I did not murder anybody. We were attacked, and I fell, and now I'm awake. And I want to thank you for. I think you had a part in making that happen.
Now you said Volo sent you guys down here?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go have him again. Go pick him up. And what's this about murdering folk? You got one chance to get your boy off. It better be a good one.
Well, when I fell in battle with these, they looked like bird folk. When I fell in battle, Ozzy tried to save me, and in turn killed one of them.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion roll, if you will.
Yeah, I killed him. I'd do it again.
Stop! Quit trying to help.
It's a 9.
A 9.
That's not much help.
Yeah,
That'll sound nothing.
I'm pretty beat up.
You see as he turns around, kind of walks away from you and watch him, tells the guards, just kind of sitting there. See him looking down on you, and anytime you try to shuffle, they're almost like unsheathing their sword halfway. Just like even a sneeze gets him to like jump and pull it out. You see the same guy come around the corner. At this time, while this has been going on, you've been taken around the corner and softened up a little bit. Nothing enough to do any serious damage to you, but you've taken a few fists to the body, face, and everything like that as he comes around the corner.
Cool.
Alright, that's enough. You a murderer?
No.
Why'd you say you murdered somebody?
Well, I mean, that's not murder is not the right word you wanted to use. Murder
Alright.
makes it sound like I wanted to, or I came after him. Like this was a self-defense. He was causing harm. He was
Well, your
doing something
idiots
bad.
gave me one story. What's yours?
Was that I was saving my friend from dying.
Alright. He kind of picks you up by the scruff of the collar and just kind of like light drags you behind him as your feet are kind of scuffing along. Brings you over and tosses you back into the next to you three.
Easy toss. Like 50 pounds.
Do it. You see as this other guy comes around with some kind of a wand that you haven't seen before. It's got some silver, and then as they bring it up to you, see as the silver coalesces to the end of the stick and points out almost like a needle. And you see as the person comes by and swipes you for you, all in the forehead, while bringing just a little scar like that, and a little trickle of blood comes out. He goes, "You're gonna be watched. Don't leave Waterdeep. When I need you, you'll know it." You see his ears are lifted up and unshackled and kind of tossed out into the roadway outside of the perimeter around this area.
Okay.
So what would you guys like to do?
So I have a scar now here? Or just...
So you each got, it's, imagine like, working on the house or something like that, and you got a little trickle, and it's a little trickle. It's not like you ripped your head open, but they nicked your little foreheads, and you
Like Silent from Heroes, where he would just like cut your head out. And he would just
pretty
like,
much,
let
yeah.
it lie.
Except for not going through the skull and not opening up your brain. But
Right.
yes, exactly.
Just
Exactly the
first
same
way.
way, only not really a...
yeah,
Dial it down by.
yeah, yeah. Same kind of thing.
Okay.
So you guys are now, you can still see the front of this area. You can see as you guys have been pushed out, and the guards kind of separate immediately, blocking off the roadway. Like the roadways here, you have warehouses all along the road here, and warehouses all along the road there. They're blocking off the roadway here and here around this, so that you can't get through or two when you guys have been tossed outside of that area.
Okay, fellas, what do you say we go get some rest? Find a place to bunk for the night?
I do not need to sleep.
How do you get health points back?
So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
How do you heal? Brad?
I shut down.
Okay. Oh, you don't sleep, but you stop for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Did you find Flune?
No,
No,
I found it. There was a secret hiding room that the guy escaped into.
I don't think we should investigate that house until the heat's gone away.
For sure.
Is there they're watching this? They're watching this warehouse too, right?
Oh no, yeah, they basically
cornered
they raided this warehouse.
Gotcha.
And you guys just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, possibly. They think that you guys are. You believe that you get the feeling that you're still under investigation. If you try to leave the city, you're probably going to get arrested, unless you have some super sneaky way of getting out. It's kind of one of those. You're released on your own recognizance, but if you even sneeze wrong, you're just going to prison.
Okay.
It's kind of the feeling you get in this area.
Well, I got allergies, so let's hit the road.
Are you trying to do a catchphrase?
That's good. Good allergies. Sneeze you later.
Sneeze you later.
Okay, so as Brad just say, so what have we learned?
Not much. That Raynar and Floon are something in with the Zents.
And it's deep. Looks like it's a really big deal.
Do I know? So previous, I knew a little bit about the Zents about just from that. Do I know if you said there was 12 dead bodies? Do I know if those were Zents or if things that attacked us were Zents, or what was Zents? If any of those were Zents?
Give me a perception check to kind of see, what you picked up on for that. How much
13.
you saw. 13. You can tell throughout some of the bodies that there were some markings that resembled Zents. You're in a Zent warehouse. You saw the sign before you guys even came in. But you did notice on like the one that struck you down at the last second, you noticed that they had these circles. You're not sure, but they're almost like tattooed or imprinted on their hands, and it looks like they have 12 little ticks going off it all the way around.
I remember in my brain, and so I'm gonna try to jot that down, or I'm gonna explain it to Ozzy. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna explain that to Ozzy. I'm gonna say, Ozzy, before I was struck down, I noticed a marking on one of the creatures. It's a circle with 12 ticks. And I kind of just explained that to him. Could you write that down for me in your journal?
Got it. Do you think you could do your changeling thing and try to be a guard and get in there?
You don't know that.
No, he does. We have a pass together.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Out for
I don't
years.
know that.
You don't know that.
Right.
You do now.
I do now.
That's the questions.
You want me to become the likeness of one of those guards that
There's
are
a
standing
ton of
over
them,
there?
right?
You don't think the one who I turn into will notice that there's two of him?
No, not him, but like one of the other.
I changed my shape into somebody that I have seen before.
Okay.
That is interesting.
So,
And
so we grab a
and then I
guard
would
and
need
then.
I don't think we should do that.
Alright,
I don't feel so hot. I just almost died.
fair enough.
I would like to
Well, I'll
see.
take out 1 point. But I mean, you could though, right? You could do that. It's something that you can.
That is something that
Okay.
I could potentially do.
Okay, alright.
I think we should find some place to rest for the night.
Okay.
Or for the evening.
Before I leave this area, yeah. Okay. Let's go rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to walk around and find an inn. Or
Do you?
Okay.
I feel like the only kindness that we have been shown in Waterdeep is from the Zolbob shop.
Oh,
Maybe we go back and see if we can pay
to sleep in his back
to stay.
studio or something? Or what kind of
The purple
accommodations he has? Yeah, the
The
Zobor.
purple shop.
Yeah. Zol.
All right, let's go talk to the old Zoblob.
Okay. Since you guys are actually, go ahead and just kind of move this stuff a little bit so we can get a little bit on there. Yeah, because you guys are over in this area right now. As you guys make your way back over to the dock ward, where the old Zoblob shop is. It's right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the evening right now, so it's starting to get winding down. And as you get back into the dock ward, you can the denseness and the salty smells and the fish kind of come back and hit you in the face as you guys start making your way through the crowds, making your way over to the old Zoblob shop. You guys find yourself coming around the corner, past the skewered dragon, and you're in front of the shop. You can see again as the windows have that purpley haze inside of it. And as you guys reach for the door and open the door, that purple haze and mist just kind of rolls out, and you get that familiar lilac-y kind of smell going on as you guys make your way into the old Zoblob shop. And I think we're going to leave that here right now for the week, and we will catch up with this next week when we take off at the old Zoblob shop after our great encounter and see where our party ends up.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you for tuning in to 98.3. This is the Morning Quest Tales of Adventure.